What's good, arm wrestling fans? I'm Pradeep Singh from Arm Wrestling Noobs. Welcome to my channel. These are the topics that we are going to discuss in this video, so let's get started. And make sure you are with me till the end. Michael Todd changed the name of his channel from Mr. and Mrs. Monster to Monster Michael Todd. 4 months ago, I suggested the same to Michael, so I believe I have some contribution in that decision myself. As I've said many times, all this fame and love that Michael is getting recently, it wouldn't have been if it wasn't for Michael's wife Rebecca. This YouTube channel wouldn't exist without her. But despite all of the hard work she's doing, she is not the face of the channel. Plus, Monster Michael Todd is much easier to search and a much better representation of the Monster brand. Devon Larratt reviewed a match between Artem Maziyov from Kazakhstan and 2019 left-handed WAF champion Arif from Turkey. Artem won that left-handed match 6-0 in a very dominant fashion. I love this guy's style. And don't forget that this is the current WAF champion and he is destroying him. Now, some of the people were saying that Arif got injured in round 1. But as we all know, if someone gets injured, it means that the match was at least close, and the guy who got injured was using all his strength. Engin was there to do the translation for him and to support Arif. If you guys remember, a few months ago, Engin offered Travis a match with Arif for $10,000, and Travis did agree to that. But these were just hypothetical situations, so the match didn't actually happen. What do you guys think? Was Arif injured, or Artem is just that strong? Moving forward to our next news, the Georgian Hulk Levan Saginashvili is currently in Dubai for his 9 days visit from 22nd Jan to 30 Jan. Larry Wheels has uploaded 3 videos with Levan and Michael Todd. And before we talk about these videos, let me tell you an interesting fact that Levan told on Michael's video. If a WAF arm wrestler is even seen with Vitaly or Dennis, who are PL athletes, the WF would ban the athletes for 2 years. This is just bullying. Trying to put a leash on someone like this, especially when you are not paying them, is disgusting. What's your take on this, guys? Don't you think that you need to pay someone a salary in order to prevent them from competing anywhere else? And let alone competing, anyone should at least be allowed to hang out with anyone they want. Anyways, in the first video, they started with wrist measurements. Larry's wrist measured 7.75 inches, Michael 8.75 inches, and Levan's wrist was 9.75 inches. 1 inch difference doesn't seem much, but look at the difference in the photos. It can make a huge difference in arm wrestling. Michael's biceps were 20 inches, Larry 21, Levan was nearly 23 inches. Larry and Michael both have same 17.5 inches forearms, Levan 19.5 inches. And his palm was also much thicker than both of them. We didn't see Michael and Levan pull, but we saw the difference in their strengths. Larry Wheels wrapped 4 bands around him to increase the resistance and still couldn't pin Levan. For those of you who are not really into these bands and stuff, these have different color codes. Green is the second highest resistance after blue, and purple is below green. So Larry had 2 green and 2 purple bands, and Levan was still able to hold Larry. And when Michael tried to compare, he couldn't even hold Larry with 2 bands. But what surprised me even more is how easily Larry took Michael's wrist in 2 bands, but he couldn't do anything with Levan even with 4 bands. I'm talking about the wrist and opening of the hand. And I know these bands are not a good indicator of strength because there are too many vectors involved in real arm wrestling match. But Michael is someone who thrives off his pronation. His pronation in the open top roll is his only move when he is against the top 1% of the elite pullers. And to watch his wrist go back and his hand open like that, and when Levan's hand didn't even budge, I think when the match happens, Levan's wrist is not going back. And guys, if you were wondering why Larry wasn't holding his hand with his left arm, he tore his latissimus muscle during the last workout after he set his new deadlift PR. Levan versus Khalid. Most exciting news from this week. Larry Wheels told us when Levan wasn't even in Dubai that there will be a match with Levan, but he did not reveal the opponent. Well, now we know that Levan and Khalid will face each other on the table and also in the grip dungeon, because Larry said that Khalid has the strongest grip of anyone who has ever stepped foot in Dubai. I'm not interested in Levan cupping, forcing Khalid in a hook, and then bullying him there. because that is something that Levon can do at will. What I want to see is how much Levon has to try to take Khalid's hand outside of his traps. That is something that no one has been able to do outside of his traps. Watching Levon do that would be interesting. And after watching Levon pull Gennady and now Larry, I can tell that just like Devon, Levon also likes to give his opponents as much as he can and then try to work from there. And grip competition, I think Khalid would be too much for Levon. I don't think Levon can beat Khalid in any grip event except for the hand dynamometer maybe. By the time you see that video, maybe the Larry Wheels video is already out. So it would be nice to compare and mock me if I'm wrong. In the second video, they did some strongman lifts. Levon did 142 kg on the log press. It was the very first time he tried that. So 142 kg is very impressive, according to Larry. Well, I don't know much about these. Michael did 107 kg. Levon did not squat or farmer's carry because of some back issues. Michael squatted 166 kg for 5 reps. Last time he did 140 or 150, I think, for 5 reps. Then they did some table training, and there was a huge communication gap between the three to a point that it was feeling awkward just to look at them trying to understand each other. Basically, Levon was trying to tell Larry that he was not cupping and pronating at the same time, and he wasn't using his body as effectively as he should. In the third video, they did some arm wrestling specific lifts like cupping, finger strength, hook, and posting style back pressure. Larry Wheels set a PR in every lift since the last time he did these lifts with Igor in December 2020. And Michael Todd and Larry Wheels were really close in almost all the lifts. But Levon, with his inhuman strength, did almost twice as much as them. Well, they did a mistake. Since it was a double pulley system, they had to divide the machine weight by 2 to get the actual weight being lifted. Because the full stack was 110 kg, so they knew it was 55 kg. But when they started adding weight plates on top of it, they forgot to divide them by 2. It's simple math that all three of them forgot because they were so hyped up setting PRs. Vaughn did not lift twice as much as them, maybe 1.6 times, and he did not lift 88 kg in the back pressure lift. It was 72.5 kg, but it looked easy. Maybe he could have gone up to 80 kg, who knows. And also, Larry and Michael did not just smash their PRs with the art arm handle. And Michael was very optimistic that he can match Levon's power in the art arm handle lift, which he did because both of them lifted equal weights. But it was the first time Levon tried this handle, and he still did it with a more strict form than Michael. I love Michael Todd and I want him to win, but man, Levon looks strong. Michael has always said that Levon may be stronger than him in 9 out of 10 areas. He just needs to be stronger in one. But I think Levon may be stronger than him in 10 out of 10 areas. Like Devon said, under strict rules, Michael may not be able to even slip to get to the straps. Let's see what happens. But with the COVID restrictions increasing in Dubai, who knows? Maybe they may not be able to get back into Dubai again. Suddenly, we have started seeing everyone wearing a mask in the gym, and the security guy that just showed up when Michael wasn't wearing a mask. These are not good signs. Anyways, turning into our next news, we have Ryan SP giving away an Israel arm wrestling table worth $1,000 free to one of his random members from his channel or his Patreon account. Zero shipping anywhere in the world. In order to do that giveaway, Ryan needs 100 members combined on his YouTube channel and on his Patreon. So if you want a $1,000 arm wrestling table for free, become a member on Ryan SP's arm wrestling gym channel for as low as $2 a month. He is just a little short of 100. Link in the description. Stacy Morgan. You may have heard this name in a lot of live shows. Stacy always donates money to arm wrestlers in super chats on YouTube Live. Gary asked Stacy what he does and how he has all of this money. Then he said that Mr. Beast gave him 10k, so he is just giving away that money to arm wrestlers. If you don't know Mr. Beast, then what are you even doing on YouTube, guys? Good to see this guy sharing the money in the arm wrestling community. He has a YouTube channel. Please go there and subscribe if you like his content. Preeti Jangiani and Praveen Dabas are Bollywood actors and the owners of Pro Panja League. They contacted Jake Ward, aka the Aussie arm wrestler, to do an interview with them and to work with them, and proposed a super match showdown between Australia and India. Give Pro Panja League and Aussie arm wrestler a like and follow and support them. Ryan Bowen is currently sponsoring two arm wrestling channels and giving them some money every month. These channels are Neil Pickup Supernatural Strength and Uncle John's Arm Wrestling Show. You will see pound for pound arm wrestling logo on these channels, and they will have some coupon code for pound website. The Australian Arm Wrestling Federation will also be sponsored by Ryan in terms of media coverage. Besides that, he will be sponsoring three Australians, Lachlan Adair, Jordan Davis, and Marcus Athirai, and cover their travel expenses. That's just amazing work. Reinvesting the money back into the arm wrestling community and helping the arm wrestlers and arm wrestling content creators. And in turn, making a brand for yourself. Great work, Ryan. That should be it for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who thinks like you. My name is Pradeep, and I thank you so much for watching.